There was one more thing that we watched this weekend, and I am so glad they're back. We're talking about the World WCR, the World Women's Circuit Racing Championship. This is now their third season. We've watched them from the beginning, which is kind of exciting that we watched them from the very first season. Are you still here, present?
I just said, you said earlier something about racing in Argave? Argave?
Yeah,
Who were you talking about again?
World WCR, because that's Portugal.
I thought you said it during MotoGP.
No, well, I said that was one of the other races we watched because I was talking about the elevation changes.
Sorry, I was like, did people think we were talking about? Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So basically, the women are back this weekend, or we're back this weekend.
And what do they have now? Intro.
Oh, they have an intro, which was cute.
It was all right. I think there's room for improvement.
Yes,
Let's put it
and
that way.
I think it's totally fine. It's the first one that they have, and it's nice to give the women. No, they have.
I can't remember if they had one last year.
But
we watched it for the first time this week.
But it was
Maybe they did.
It was nice to see them all getting a little bit of the spotlight. Obviously, World WCR, if you've been watching it, you know it's been dominated by the Spaniards, by the Spanish women have been...
Spanish championship,
It
guys.
is. The front is the Spanish championship. And then after like the top 5 or 7, top 5-ish.
Well, the top 5 has like one Italian in there.
Yes, Roberta has been there from the
get-go. She's carrying the team.
The rest of the internationals.
Yeah, we did say, like, I think from like 7th place back, that's when you get an actual international competition. The front, it is littered with Spaniards. I guess it's a motor racing country.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. They have lots of championships there.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a lot of history there, lots of tracks.
Yeah.
So it does make sense.
Yeah.
But they also, we had 2 great races from them this week, and they always have 2 races over the weekend.
I would argue that I thought the second race was significantly better than the first one.
Yeah, but it was still nice to see them back.
I'm not disagreeing, but I'm saying, like, if you're only going to watch one race, watch the second race.
Fair.
But yeah, it was awesome to see them back because it's been a minute.
It's been a long time. And it was also nice because we have this history with World WCRs where you have the top group of like 4 or 5, which is mostly Spaniards, sometimes with Roberto Ponciani in there. But it's like mostly them competing, and we usually mostly just see them. And then we didn't get to see a lot of the action that happened a little bit further, either in the midfield or in the back. However, this time around, they were doing a little bit better in their broadcast. So we saw the battling that happening in the front, but we have a really strong and competitive and tight midfield, which was really fun to watch this weekend too.
And I want to take everything back. I'm sorry, there's 2 people in the top. There's also, respect to our girl Lucy Bourissel, a French woman.
Yes,
she's also up there,
which is newer since last season.
She was last year. She was already up there mixing in
yes.
there. But I just wanted to point out. But it is very Spanish dominated.
Yes, exactly.
Especially with the addition of Ramos now.
Yes, exactly. But I mean, we do have Bourissel, like you said. We have Roberta. Last season we also had Chloe Jones in the front competing. This weekend was not her strong suit due to several reasons in qualifying and also a penalty. So she didn't have the strongest first weekend out. However, makes me look forward to the future because we had some really fun battling between the reigning champion, Maria Herrera, Ramos, the new rookie, Beatriz Nela. That was really, really fun. And then this middle pack, which was excellent. We had like Bourissel, Sanchez, Ponciani, Ruiz, Rivera, Sherpa. Tyler Ralph was in between that group and another group. But it's a lot of fun, exciting on-track action that is happening, which is really, really cool.
Yeah, in the first race, we had Maria Herrera, and I think you could definitely tell right away that the tactic had changed. Maria got an excellent start. She started from pole, right? And the thing about it is, like, with Maria, like, you can't give this woman a gap, right? If you give her a gap, she will run away with it, and you're not going to be able to catch her. Yeah, everyone is obviously, they're also all on the same bike, so it's not like you could outperform. Like, of course, you could try to race faster.
I mean, there's pace differences based on your riding style and consistency and things like that, and setups.
But it is like, it's not like the Ferrari and the Mercedes and stuff like that, right? Then also we have, of course, Paula Ramos back. If she sounds familiar or unfamiliar, last year she was the wild card in the last race of the season, where she kind of almost. I mean, she did ruin Beatriz Nela's chances of becoming the champion by running together with her off the track. She ended up getting a penalty for that. However, it was an excellent racer. She actually immediately also ended up winning a race. She ended up winning the second race of that weekend. And so you come in as a wild card and you immediately become a champion, also knowing the background that for a while she had to give up racing because she didn't have the money, and then you come back and you're just doing this. And then this weekend she was she finished in P2 in the first race and P1 in the second race. She already came in. I know that this race it will be really exciting because I know that Beatrice, she said she had some issues with her aero and stuff like that, but she already is obviously not someone you can write off. And it is also, in a way, for the championship, we already talked about it. It was good that Maria won one race and then Paola or Ramos won the second race. That will help with the championship, that no one gets too much of a gap, because you do only have the 6 rounds, I believe, right? That is 12 races total. So every race counts, and you don't want to let the gap get too big right off the get-go, right?
And the fun thing was also that Ramos had passed Maria Herrera in the last lap of the race. She was so patient. I mean, it's incredible. She's 18, 19 years old.
18,
so really, really young. Maria Herrera is a little bit older. She has... now this is her 3rd season of the World WCR. She's also competed in other leagues. So she has a little bit more experience on her shoulders. But then Ramos coming in, and then of course immediately competing in the front with Maria and Beatriz, and then really patiently riding behind Maria Herrera. There was this really fun battle between the 3 of them happening through the first big chunk of the race. Eventually, Beatriz fell off just a little bit.
Like 2/10,
So I'm saying just a little bit. And then Maria and Paola were battling it out. And then, she was just staying behind Maria, just watching the line, really paying attention to seeing where could she pass. And I was like, man, it's like, we're getting to the last lap. I don't think she has it. Like, because she's not, it always looked like she wasn't quite close enough. She didn't have just enough speed, because you have to have enough speed to, of course, then overtake. Even with the slipstream and the slingshotting around, I was like, I'm not sure if she's just quite close enough yet. But then she did it.
She did it, and she did it in such a beautiful way. Like, Maria Herrera did not expect the overtake.
Because she also, like, almost, like, faked... She faked going to the outside, and then she was like, psych, and cut in through the inside.
Correct.
Which was, it was not incredibly or overtly aggressive or anything.
It was gorgeous, though.
It was gorgeous. It was so smart. She took the lead, and then both of them, it happened right before, or in the last turn, I think, going into the finish line, because then, of course, it was a matter of who would take it on the final straight.
She didn't overtake her on the last corner.
She didn't?
No, she didn't.
She did
it before. That's what I think also caught Maria off guard. They did do then like a shootout to the last leg.
Okay,
but
so then
Maria was already behind at that point.
Yeah, but then it was still so incredibly close, but so exciting.
It is. Yeah.
And so I'm so looking forward to this battle. I'm foreseeing that the battle will be happening between the 3 of them, potentially, mostly this season. However, I'm hopeful that some of the other riders will be joining.
Yeah, I have big hopes for Chloe Jones, obviously, because we know that she has the chops, and she has proven that she can race fast, not only on her home track, but also on other tracks.
Yeah, because Donington Park was the first one last year where we really like...
Yeah, where she was like, hey, I'm here. I'm here, right? I'm going to mess around here as well. But I also think that, well, we have Avalon Lewis, which I know that you're not as familiar with her, but she's currently out for injury. I know that she could potentially be a contender. And then I do hope that Roberta will be able to step it up, because I think last year we saw a huge jump in performance from Beatrice from the year before, from the inaugural season. And Ponziani, while she scored more points, I think, last year than she did in the inaugural season, I thought that performance-wise she wasn't as good because she had a lot of bad starts, right? And I do think that like she has the potential to hopefully makes into the top 3, because we've seen her do that. Obviously, last year she won
at
a race
home
in Cremona, right, at home. But I hope that Roberta is able to like kind of pull it together.
Yeah.
Roberta this year for the first time is actually not teammates with Maria anymore. Maria is now teammates with
Rivera.
No.
Yes.
No.
Maria.
Say it right. How do you say it? Rivery.
Rivera.
It's hard to say it wrong. It's hard to say it wrong.
We were laughing about it because the commentator kept saying Rivera's last name differently, and then at the end he eventually locked into Rivera.
I think at some point it was like Riv, and then it was
Riv, and then Rivera. That's what the emphasis was. We're like, what are you saying?
Like,
which makes me feel a little bit good about myself. That like, because obviously we don't say all the names correctly. We try. We try our best.
Like I've been only saying Toprak. I have not. I have to listen to his last name. I don't think it's as complicated, but right now I can't put it together.
No, I hear it. But yeah, so that was really funny. But yes, so Rivera and Herrera are teammates.
Yes.
And then Ramos is now teammates with Ponziani because they have this really teal colored suit that now Maria is no longer wearing.
Does Beatrice have a teammate?
Yeah. Beatrice is this one.
Can you tell me what's her team name? I can't read it from here.
It's something No, I don't think I see a teammate.
She doesn't have a teammate. Oh, okay.
Pito Crescent Yamaha.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Okay. So I guess not everyone has 2 riders.
Yes. Yeah, but it was a really fun first race weekend.
Oh, wow. We don't have to wait so long for them to come back.
Yeah, so they're coming back before MotoGP is coming back. So they're coming back in 2 weeks, which is really exciting. They're heading to Holland.
TT Essen?
To the Netherlands. Not sure if they... Yes, TT Essen. Nice. So they'll be heading there next, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Can you go back one more time for me? I just want to see, scroll down. So we have from March... Oh, sorry, go up. From March to... So March, April, May? May?
May? Oh, wow.
June.
3
and
races.
then that's it. Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Oh.
July, September, October.
So it's more rounds.
Oh, 12 rounds. Nice.
Wait a minute.
Is this the right?
I
think
this the
so.
right thing?
Yeah, it's WorldWCR.
That's great. Didn't the guy say it's 6 rounds? And last year it was 6 rounds as well?
I don't know. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, here. 12. Yeah, 12.
Oh, shit. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
That's so much more because last year we had like a 3 months gap in the schedule.
Yeah.
That was awful.
That's true. But yeah, that was WorldWCR. It was so great. I'm so excited to have them back. I'm so excited that we have this league for just the women. So I'm really excited to watch it, and also that it's accessible for people to watch for free. We watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's so easy, and they have it's like an hour of broadcasting, which includes like a little bit of a pre-show, a little bit of a post-show, and then just the race in the middle of it. And highly recommend it. Yeah. I think this weekend we had a really good racing weekend.
I think so too. I think we had all around good races. Yeah, I can't really complain.
Yeah, next weekend is going to be a little bit weird. I mean, obviously our What to Watch is coming out on Thursday, so you guys find out. Can you give us
a little teaser?
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of big ones that are competing. I mean, there's NASCAR, but there's no MotoGP, there's no Rally, there's no Formula One, of course.
And then this weekend was supposed to be the endurance race?
Yeah, there was supposed to be a WEC race this weekend, but it was canceled because that was supposed to be in Qatar.
This hurts me the most because WEC, you already don't get that many races.
Yeah.
And then
well, but they didn't cancel it. They postponed it to the end of the season for now.
Okay.
For now. So it's not fully off the calendar. It's just postponed for now, which is good that they have the opportunity to reschedule it.
Yeah. Which I guess if you have a small schedule, it makes it a little bit
But
easier.
next weekend we have like a GT World Challenge Asia that's happening. We have a big race weekend in Nogaro in France. I don't think that's how you pronounce it.
It sounded Japanese.
Exactly. That's why I was like, I don't think this is.
I remember when the first time I read that track, I was like, oh, this is Japanese.
But no, it's in France. But we have like Renault Clio Cups. We have
I was going to say, I've seen the Renault Clio Cup at that one.
Cup.
I think there was a lot of rain.
Yeah, so those are really fun to watch. There's also D1 Lights drifting event that's happening. So there's like some other things that we'll probably tune into next weekend.
This weekend they had the GT World Challenge America, and apparently the race was really awesome.
Nice. Yeah, that was in Sonoma where we
went
a couple of years ago,
Sonoma's
which is
the best. If you can attend a race at Sonoma rules.
Definitely tune into that.
But there's a lot of up and down, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah, there's a lot of walking.
But the view is gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
It's Northern California, which is also gorgeous.
Beautiful,
Just same as Southern California, which is a little bit more gorgeous because the Dodgers live there.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding.
Okay. But I think that's all for today.
We're not getting paid for this. At the end, I'm making a stand.
Yes, yeah. But yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
Please like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
And then
also leave a comment, I dare you.
I dare
Actually,
you.
I dare you, don't leave a comment, loser.
You're so silly. All right, bye guys.
Bye.